Well, good evening, guys. All day there's an airplane just buzzing over my house, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. This has been going on for over 8 years. This is how they hack our computers, our YouTube channels. They shut down our freedom of speech, violate our civil liberties and rights, violate the Constitution of the United States. And these people mostly are police officers or ex-police officers running private security corporations, details that are getting funded by the Democrats. Now, I have been on a mission to save the police, the district attorney's offices, and the judges and the lawyers against a fallen Constitution. I've been trying to convince police to abide by the Constitution and serve the human beings instead of the corporations. I've been on a mission to bring reality to people by explaining to them 5G network, how dangerous the geoengineering program, solar radiation management programs, and the stratospheric aerosol injection programs, the fracking, the smart meters, Wi-Fi, which is nothing but a kill weapon. Cell phones are the precursor for the human brain. The cell phone acts just like the human brain. It sends and receives information. The body is the temple. The mind is the vessel. It is a sender and a receiver of information. Pretty soon, it will be mandatory for our children to take the mark of the beast and force their brain to be controlled by Satan, Satan's minions, the dark side. There will be no critical thinking, no God, no free speech, no free will, no Jesus, no Christianity. It will be nothing but a bunch of criminal cartels, banksters, running and controlling our minds. It's not bad enough that Hollywood does it anyway with all their violence and their violent video games, their deceptions, their propaganda, their Orwellian mind control. Read The Parable of the Cave by Plato. It explains it very well. Read the Bible. It talks about how they release Barabbas and they kill Christ. A bunch of people under mind control. It's been done before. It's being done again. The days of Noah in Gematria, 9/11. N-O is 11. A-H is 9. Many symbols of 9/11 is the cross, the number 20. We're in those days. 9 is a symbol of truth, awakening. It is the highest level of conscience the human mind can reach before it becomes perfect, the number 10. Don't listen to anyone else's gematria. Mine is correct. Theirs are wrong. When you become a 9, 144,000 or 153 fish, that all adds up to 9. Satan wants to kill you on this planet, and Satan has stole money from your LIBOR scandal, pensions, Pentagon, schemes, directed energy weapon technology causing earthquakes to where Hillary Clinton can go into places, another minion of Satan, and to steal their money. And they've got trillions and trillions of your money. Remember, God created this earth equally. It all belongs to you equally. Please believe that and understand that. Any man that thinks that he owns you, property, he claims that you're a son of or a daughter of man instead of a son of God, the Creator, like birth certificates and driver's license. Anybody that represents that program is not a good person, and they're not understanding. Forgive them, for they don't know what they're doing. Let's get back to the police and omission of evidence. I've had so many times the police will not take a report from me, but they take another report and they try to make us look like we're crazy. The police here in Louisiana have merged with Satan himself through A&E and Universal Studios, and they have a cop show here in St. Tammany Parish. Now, this is the merger of organizations that are criminal cartels. Hollywood is a predator on children. We even have a La Pinto that is using his children to propagate his campaign. Mimi, stop it! Excuse me. Trying to get my dog to shut up so I won't have to speak so loud. All right. So let's take a look at some of the people. Here's the moon, people acting like the moon. Remember 5G, Mary in Gematria is moon. Army is moon. Mary, Army, Mary. Read the word. Planet, heart. Okay? You got to learn these terms, these symbols. Okay, so let's go back to my crucifixion. I was crucified in my marriage by a lady named Judge Lambert, and her name was Montgomery Lambert. Her name was a Montgomery. He was a Montgomery. The moon, M-O-N. Monday is the day of the moon. Monsanto, Montage, monarchs. Okay, 5G is 57, same as moon in Gematria. Mary is 57, same as moon in Gematria. The moon is the electromagnetic frequency. 5G is the artificial intelligence for the human brain. These are people that have had the mark of the beast put on their name. I'm telling you, the moon. Okay? Now, if you think it's a crazy, watch the word Lambert. Okay? These people call themselves gods. The Lamb of God. Okay? L is 12. A is the Trinity. The left Trinity of the M, that's 26, which is God in Gematria, which is the number 8, which is the 2 circles. They're calling themselves God. Okay, Bert in Gematria, B, let's read the word. B, let's redoing the beast on the cross. Okay? Or you can just read it as redoing 22, the letter V, which is either the phallic or the Eve, the female symbol. V is always Venus, passion, redoing. They're putting passion on the cross, the war against Isis. Isis is the moon, the earth, and Venus. It's always been associated with that. That's why they call it the Passion of Christ. Christ is CR, which is the number 9, 10, 11, right? So C, R is 18, 19, 20, 21. That's the Trinity. Christ, Isis on the cross. It's the same thing. The letter T is 20, 9 plus 11 is 20 in Gematria. The cross. Okay, let's keep going. So this lady was sued. I should have been in this class action lawsuit for taking money by processing people. So it's pretty obvious. This lady, Judge Lambert, she put me through the ringer. She had me arrested 3 times. She stole. They let them steal my car. She suppressed evidence of an attorney that stole money off of my credit card. She suppressed the evidence. Stole $4,060 off of my credit card to pay for herself. And she did it from her address, and I had evidence of that. I still have the evidence. That's why my house keeps being searched, because I have evidence against a lawyer that was representing my ex-wife, which is a military-industrial complex, that she tried to kill me. And then they represented her. Then Lambert stole the evidence. Stole the evidence that I had to prosecute a lawyer, and refused to prosecute. Another omission of serious crime that a lawyer did against me and my family. And of course, my daughter wound up being dead. Here's her husband, a senator. Remember Sin? The AT, which is the number 21, or is 33 in Gematria. And understand, there it is, Lambert again, the Lamb of God, that's supposedly taking away the sins of the world. Remember, the Lamb of God is the right, is the left, and the Ram of God is the right. This guy haven't found much information about him. He's an alligator hunter. He's tied in with Hollywood in the alligator hunting series. But here we go. We got Lambert, Marie Montgomery Lambert, and this is the person that's trying to prosecute me here in St. Tammany Parish, Montgomery. Here it is again, the moon. The moon on the cross. Isis on the cross. Understand that. Monday's the day of the moon. Moon is 42 in Gematria, which is 24 backwards. 24 is the symbol of the letter X, just like this number 10, planet. Net is 10. 10 is a symbol of